Today, I'm going to be going over 5 different reasons why your paid advertising campaigns may not be performing the way that you expect them to perform. So, we're going to get started right away with conversion tracking. So, one of the most important things is making sure that you're using conversion tracking and that your conversion tracking is as accurate as possible. You should be tracking every single key performance indicator on your website. So, e-commerce websites, they need to be tracking purchases, and definitely need to be tracking some other key actions, add to cart and begin checkout. Even if you're not optimizing your campaigns for every add to cart action or begin checkout action, you still want to be tracking those things so you can actually tie those actions back to your advertising campaigns. Same thing with local service companies. They need to be able to track their form submissions, their phone calls, every single way that people can actually get in contact with your company. You need to be tracking all of that. Now, if we come over here and look at a quick example. So if I'm looking for an HVAC company where I live, if I search Merle's Inlet HVAC company, I come down here, there's a sponsored ad, Carolina Cool, Waccamaw Heating and Cooling. So I end up clicking on the Waccamaw Heating and Cooling. So it opens up their website right here. So they have a form right when you get on their website. Name, email, phone, comments, schedule, service, or estimate. Okay, so that's one way that I can contact them. I can call this phone number right up here at the top. I can text them. So there's 3 different options right on their website for how I can actually contact them. And what they should be doing is making sure that they're tracking each of these different ways so that they can tie back that conversion to my search when I search Merle's Inlet HVAC company. Now, either way, they're going to be targeting this keyword. So not that important to know which keyword drove this, but in terms of tracking your overall results for a Google Ads campaign, you want to make sure you have that conversion tracking set up properly. Same thing if I come over here and I search best running shoes for men. So on running.com, it's on cloud. So they run a ton of advertising. You can see they have an ad over here. We have a bunch of different companies that are all advertising over here. And I would guess that all of them are using conversion tracking. But if I click on this ad right here, it brings me to this page. So it's going to be men's road running shoes. So if I come into this page and I say, you know what, I like this shoe, or I like one of these shoes down here. Let's say I want to buy this shoe right here or this shoe right here. They need to know, okay, this shoe sale was driven. You could actually see their tracking up here at the top. But you can see, I want to say, okay, this shoe sale was driven from this search, best running shoes for men, that I did in Google Ads on this specific date, so that they're able to track, okay, this actually drove us a conversion to our search campaign. So now we know what's actually driving us conversion. So one of the biggest mistakes I see is companies that either aren't using conversion tracking, not tracking every single conversion that they have, or their conversion tracking is just inaccurate. Things are either overreported, things are underreported, or there's just no conversion tracking at all. We're just driving traffic to our website and hoping it converts, but we're not sure how well things are performing. So number 1, you want to make sure you're using conversion tracking. Number 2, your offers, products, and or services are either not good enough or too expensive compared to your competition. So there's a ton of examples of this, but you need to compare your pricing with your competitors, compare your products with your competitors. You can't overprice your services. And if you don't have products with good reviews, it's going to be difficult to drive new customers. Everyone is all about reviews. So you need to make sure you have really positive reviews for your products or your services. So I've gone over this example before, but I needed a tree service where I live. So I was actually searching for different tree services, and I got a recommendation for one of my neighbors for a tree service. So I called 3 different companies, and if we scroll down here, the company I have, Saw-Right Tree Service, is the one I actually ended up going with. So I got 3 different estimates. The first 2 companies gave me triple the price of this tree service here. So this one came the same exact day that I called them. I remember going to their website, called their phone number, got in contact with them. They said, we can actually send someone there today because we have someone in your area. They'll be there in a couple hours. I said, great. They walked along my property with me and they said, okay, here's your quote. Now, the other 2 companies that came did the same exact thing, gave me a quote of triple the price. So I immediately went with Saw-Right Tree Service, got great tree service. You can see they have great reviews as well. So coming right back over here, if you have really good reviews and you have really good pricing, you're not going to have that much trouble driving new customers to your business. So that's one of the most important things, is you need to make sure that you're providing a really good service, really good products, and that you're not overpriced. And this is across the board, whether you're offering a local service like this, or if I go into Google Shopping and I search for athletic shorts. Okay, so there's a ton of different options here. And now obviously New Balance, the one that stood out to me right here is New Balance, $13.19. was $35. This is a really low price, and these are good reviews, so this would be something that you would purchase. Now, as I scroll down here, one of the things I found was this listing on eBay. So this listing on eBay is 5 packs of shorts, but the reviews are really, really bad. And if you open up the reviews and actually look at some of the different reviews, so we could actually read some of the different reviews in here, they're all pretty poor reviews here. So a lot of 1-star reviews, and the main key thing here is poorly made. So it's like, why would I purchase this pair of shorts if I can get pairs of shorts at a similar price that are going to be much better for me? These are also 3XL, so that probably don't fit anyway. But this, one of the things is, if you do have these low reviews and your reviews are so low that they stand out against every other review that's here, and the pricing isn't really that much better. I mean, I know there's 5 packs of shorts here, but it's still, some of these prices are pretty low, and we're seeing some pretty good reviews here. So I would never purchase that product just based on the overall reviews that I'm seeing, and the number one highlight being poorly made. Now, the other example here is I found up this backpack, Amazon Basics Carry-On Travel Backpack. If you start looking for backpacks, there's a lot of very expensive backpacks. Now, if yours isn't water resistant or doesn't have some type of, this is the best backpack for travel or for outdoors, or some type of unique selling point, it's like, why are people going to purchase from you? Now, the other thing here is Poshmark and eBay are selling this at about double the price of Amazon. It's like, why would anybody ever purchase this from any of those other stores when this price exists? So just something to keep in mind when you are doing pricing. One of the things I've seen, and this is going to be a major challenge for really anybody in e-commerce, is this website Temu.com. Now, they're basically losing money on all their orders because they're spending so much on marketing, and basically they're just trying to get new customer acquisition. If I search backpack here, you can see how low the prices are for these backpacks. So if you're actually looking for a cheap backpack, you just need something basic, it's like a lot of people are going to come to a website like this and purchase one of these really low price backpacks. Same thing when it comes to any other type of product. So this is a really popular product, 36-piece Montessori stones, stacking stones for kids. You'll find a lot of these on Amazon and different things like that. So if you look here, $13.58. You can see the original price is saying $51.99. Again, Temu is losing money on a lot of these orders, which is why e-commerce is a real struggle if you're selling products like this. Because if you're a product like, or you're a store like this, RC Cars store, where they probably sell for the most part RC cars, but they do have other products here. This is $60. It's 36-piece wooden sorting stacking rocks Montessori toys. Okay, this one over here, 36-piece wooden sorting stacking stones. It's the same exact product, and one of them is $13.58 and one of them is $59.99. So sometimes when I'm talking to clients, they're saying, we're having trouble selling some of our products, one of the first things I'll do is I'll look at pricing. And it's not always the fault of a client, because they may be pricing something as low as they possibly can, and someone else is pricing it lower and losing money on that product. So it is one of the issues when you are trying to drive more sales, is what is your pricing? What is it compared to your competitors? Okay, number 3, your ads, your landing page are not relevant enough to your targeting. So you need to provide the best possible user experience for your visitors. So if somebody's searching for something, you need to provide them with that specific something as well. So if we come over here and we look at another example, company who does this really well, I actually had one more example for the pricing here. If you search for noise canceling headphones, you have, and you're looking for more expensive headphones, so $300, $400, you have Beats 4.7 review. You have Bose, these are 4.7 review. Tons of ratings, really great reviews. Buy new for $373, buy new for $345. Now here's a third product I found, and this is a different brand, Bowers & Wilkins. Don't really know the brand well, but they have buy used for $373, and they have 3.6 stars out of 5, 365 ratings. So it's like, why would somebody purchase this over purchasing one of these other two options when the pricing is really the same, and when you're looking at these reviews over here? Now, coming back over to number 3, ads, landing page not relevant enough to your targeting. So this is one of the most important things when I'm setting up campaigns, and NerdWallet does a really great job of this. If you search best credit cards for travel points, and we look best travel credit cards, 2023's best travel credit cards. Okay, so we come over here, we go to their website, start earning up to 75K intro offer miles today with these excellent travel cards. Okay, great advertisement. If we scroll down here, really good user experience that matches exactly what I'm looking for. Same thing, best credit cards for cashback. So obviously they need to send me to a credit card for cashback page. Their advertisement, very, very relevant. If we come over here to the cashback credit cards, 4 excellent cashback credit cards of 2023. We scroll down, there's 4 different ones here: the NerdWallet rating, annual fee, rewards rate, intro offer. Let's apply now and sign up for one of these credit cards. And NerdWallet earns from their affiliate relationship with this company. So one of the examples I found that's not as good is I searched best colleges for businesses near New Jersey. So the search intent is pretty clear there, looking for a business college near New Jersey. So if we scroll down, 3 ads at the very top here. So number 1, National University. Number 3 is AIU Online. So both of these I think are kind of nationwide colleges, but Susquehanna here, major in entrepreneurship, good advertisement. Business entrepreneurship topics include these different things, and they have located in Pennsylvania, so close to New Jersey. This fits exactly what you would be looking for. Now, I opened up the AIU Online, so I go onto their website. When you come onto their website, they have this here. I wasn't even sure where they're located, so if we come down to the bottom, it's hard to tell, but their mailing address, and I did a quick search, where is American Intercontinental University? This is their mailing address, is in Chandler, Arizona, and then if you open up the page on their website that's showing their campus locations, we have Atlanta, Houston, and then the main campus in Illinois, and then their main address is Arizona. So it really doesn't fit what I'm looking for best colleges for businesses near New Jersey. Now, maybe they drive a lead that way, and maybe this helps still drive leads, but ultimately it's not as relevant of what an advertisement should be for somebody who's making this actual search. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. Ads and landing page not relevant enough to your targeting. Now, next is going to be you aren't testing enough advertisements and creative assets. This is more of a Facebook ads. See some different companies that with Facebook ads, you're able to actually test a lot of different image assets, a lot of different video creative. So you're trying to put together different advertisement types. The right ad can drive you great results, lower your cost per conversion, increase your return on ad spend. The wrong ad, people may just not click on as much. It may drive up your costs, your return on ad spend isn't as strong as it could be. So the main thing you want to be doing is testing advertisements. So I found a quick example here, pretty much one of the first examples as I'm scrolling through. So the Hoth. So end of year specials in digital marketing got a little sweeter, giving every client a special SEO present when they sign up for Manage SEO. And then we have an ad right here, unlock 2 free SEO months. So I click on it, go to their website. You can see they're tracking everything using UTM tracking for their Facebook advertising. So that's good. They're probably tracking this for them as a conversion back into Facebook ads. The one thing here is it's book a free Hoth consultation. I would really highlight the unlock your 2 free SEO months when you fill out this form right now. So trying to get people to fill out the form immediately. Now, landing page isn't bad. They have some testimonials at the bottom. Pretty simple landing page. But what they really need to be doing is if we come over to the Facebook ad library and we look at the Hoth, only 27 results. These were launched November 2023. So we have a few different advertisements running here, but honestly, I would recommend a couple more advertisements. So maybe some video ads, maybe some things that look a little bit different just to kind of give some variations on some of these advertisements. Maybe something that incorporates some of the testimonials that they have down here directly in the advertisement so that people know, okay, there are a lot of different people using this company. And if we come in here and we look at some of their services here, they have some managed content packages, they have some link building packages, looking at some of the pricing. Really what you're trying to do is say this price is worth it because it's going to drive you the results that you're looking for. So that's one thing that you also want to keep in mind as you are launching your advertising. Making sure you're creating enough advertisements and creative assets because it can really help to increase your return on ad spend, lower your cost per lead in this case. So last but not least, number 5, and I don't have a good example for this one, just kind of giving a quick another reason that I see some people having trouble with their paid advertising is they're spending too much and not focused on maximizing return on ad spend. Obviously, we all want to maximize the amount of leads that we're driving, the amount of sales that we're driving, and sometimes you may want to increase your budget so you're driving as many sales as possible. But if you're spending $30,000 a month and you have a 200% return on ad spend versus spending $15,000 a month and a 400% return on ad spend, you may be better off with a lower budget. Because what you may be doing is just spending money on customers who are not converting as well as some of your other customers. So these are 5 different reasons that your paid advertising campaigns may be struggling, why you may not be getting the results that you're looking for. Using conversion tracking, number 1, that's the first place I always start. Offers, products, services, not good enough. Sometimes I don't take on clients just because I know that they're in a very, very competitive market. And within that competitive market, they're they're just not able to win, whether it's on the specific products that they're selling or the price that they're selling them at. And it's a hard conversation to have sometimes, because it's like, I want to run your ads, but I think that I'm not going to be able to give you the lift that you're looking for based on some of these other factors. Ads and landing page are not relevant enough to your targeting. You need really relevant landing pages. So you want to provide the most seamless experience for people. So if you're running a specific sale, make sure people see that sale on the landing page. If you have specific targeting for a group of people, you want to make sure that your landing page is exactly what they are looking for. So the more relevant ads you have to your landing pages, to the targeting that you're using, the better your results are going to be. You aren't testing enough advertisements and creative assets. So this is one that I see a lot, where you have, an advertiser with maybe 1 or 2 videos, maybe 1 or 2 static image ads, and they just never really update them too often. What you want to do is, I always say, when you're launching something, let's just say it's a Facebook ads, create at least 5 different advertisements. Okay, so start with 5 different advertisements. You can start with more, or what you could do is say, I'm going to start with 5 advertisements. Every single week, I'm going to add a new advertisement into the mix. Now, for really large budget advertisers, they'll create completely separate campaigns to test their advertisements before they put them into their main campaign. That's not something I generally do too often. Generally, I just have my main campaign and I just bring in new advertisements and see if we can get a lift that way. So bring in new advertisements, bring in new landing pages, test everything. So you're only going to get a lift if you continuously test. If you're not testing, you're basically saying, okay, this is what we're going to be doing, and we're probably not going to see any extreme increases based on some of the tests that we're doing, because we're not running enough tests. And last but not least, find the right budget to maximize your return on ad spend. Find the right budget to drive down your cost per lead. What you're trying to do is spend your budget as best as you possibly can, and allocate your budget in a way that gives you the best return on your investment. So 5 reasons your PPC advertising campaigns may be struggling. If you have any questions about any of this, please leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.